Good morning. It's Facebook Live Day, and I'm a little bit different time today because I was working on my 40-day practice, my yoga practice this new year, which is kind of exciting. Doing a little bit of yoga every day, so that's kind of fun. And today I wanted to talk about essential oils and expiring. So. Some of our new bottles, so our older bottles, so let's say before, I'm going to find one here that doesn't have an expiry date. Before Health Canada started to approve some of our oils as NHP, natural health products, we never had an expiry date on our bottles. So like this oil release, it's not an NHP product. It doesn't have an expiry date anywhere on here. It just has a lot number and the ingredients and the directions and stuff. There is no expiry date. And when Health Canada started to approve oils for NHP for health use, they put an expiry date. So my lavender has an expiry date of 04/2020, and they also changed the lids. So this lid was what we traditionally had, but all the new NHP products have this lid on it, which is the child safety lid because it's a Health Canada approved product. So you have to push and turn to open it. So some people don't like that new lid because it's harder to open. So I save my old lids and then replace them. And I also put stickers on the top so that when I'm organizing them in my cupboard, I can easily see what they are. So I just transfer this lid over to the new bottle of the same oil so that I've got that, a little bit easier. So some of them are like rounded like this, and some of them are more like a square like that. With this one actually is easier because it's got rungs on it. This one's smooth. This is Deep Relief, and its expiry date is 11/2019. And then my peppermint is 02/2020. Oh, I think I already showed you that one. And again, I changed the lid. So this one did come with a safety lid, but I changed it. And I just keep reusing that same one so that I don't have to buy new stickers every time too. So what does the expiry date mean? And does it mean we have to throw our oils away, or what do we do? What are we doing with this? So I have Lindsay Elmore's new book. I brought it back from the rally in Kelowna last weekend, and she explains it really, really well. So I just want to share what she says, and then I don't have to reiterate. So the short answer is essential oils don't expire exactly. They will not go putrid, grow mold, etc. However, they may oxidize, especially if not stored properly, and this can change the chemical profile. So the long answer, she says, is essential oils do not have a true expiry date. In fact, essential oils can remain stable for many years if they're stored in airtight containers away from light and heat. When exposed to heat, air, or light, all essential oils eventually break down. This can affect the aroma, chemical constituents, efficacy, and lead to potential toxicity. While essential oils have some tolerance to heat, sustained heat at or above 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 28 degrees Celsius over the course of days may cause significant damage. So in Australia right now, I think you guys are having higher temperatures, or maybe you're fluxing in and out, but definitely you're in full balloon summer right now, so you could easily be hitting 28 degrees. So that means I wouldn't store your oils in your car all day long. That extra exposure to the heat could damage the oils. But oils are distilled at temperatures much higher than boiling, and they can withstand these temperatures and still maintain their aromatic qualities for a brief time. Upon exposure to sustained heat, essential oils slow rapid breakdown of certain constituents. They may slowly break down some of the constituents. So just be aware of that. Try to keep them out of that intense heat for long periods of time. Some essential oils, citrus-based or jasmine, are damaged quickly at temperatures greater than 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit because they are expressed as absolute oils and not true essential oils, and that's because of the nature of those fruits and vegetables, I guess. Plants. That's the word I'm looking for, plants. If these oils are above 90 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, you may consider allowing the oils to come back to room temperature before using them. Allow them to stabilize. And if an essential oil smells like it has gone bad after exposure to heat, you may consider discarding the oil, as chemical degradation can affect the efficacy of the oil and may generate new hazardous compounds. So just be aware of that. Cold. What about cold temperatures? So where we are now, back to Canada, we are experiencing cold. So what does cold look like in our... Oh, there's my heater. I'll turn it off because I'm not freezing anymore. Cold temperatures generally don't harm high-quality essential oils, and studies show that cold temperatures can prevent oxidation. However, in oils that are thick or viscous, cold temperatures may make the oil too thick to pour from the bottle. If an essential oil becomes too thick, gently roll the bottle in between your palms to warm the essential oil, and this will encourage it to fall out of the bottle. Some of our oils are actually thicker constituency as well, like vetiver. So I definitely would roll that between your palms to warm it up before you try to get a drop out. And myrrh is another one that's super thick. Just naturally, those oils are thicker. Oxygen can also break down essential oils, and some oils break down faster than others. There's a chart on here as to which oils break down faster than others, and if you want to know more about that, I can tell you about that. So sometimes exposure to oxygen breaks down essential oils. So Lindsay says that she will often, to avoid oxygen in the bottles, she will often combine multiple half-empty bottles of the same essential oil to protect the remaining oil from exposure to oxygen. So if you've got a 5 ml lavender and a 15 ml lavender, and maybe your 5 ml only has a quarter left, maybe you want to fill that up a little bit more to reduce the oxygen exposure to that oil. I haven't done this in the past. I think I use my oils fast enough that I'm not really concerned about that. But if you're super concerned about it, then you can try that. Just combine two of the same oil and fill the bottle up. While the impact of light on essential oils is not as well documented as the impact of heat and air, one study demonstrates that as little as 50 minutes under UV light at 20-degree temperature can significantly make changes to sweet orange oil. The changes were not only degradation of existing compounds, but the synthesis of at least 12 novel compounds. So that is UV light, 50 minutes of exposure. So this is only on one essential oil. The study doesn't really show it on all essential oils. So to prevent your essential oils from changing chemical constituencies quickly, store them properly away from heat, cold, light, and the lid tightly shut. So keep that oxygen out. And I check my oils regularly when I'm putting them away to make sure the lid's been screwed on tight in case somebody else was using it and didn't really put it on tight. I make sure that they are on tight, and it also helps to prevent leaking also. So there's your long and the short of it. Long and the short of it is they don't actually have an expiry date if they're stored properly. But we do have to have that on because of that's Health Canada's requirement. So don't throw away, or if you've been going through cupboards and you see some older oils and they are past their expiry date, don't throw them out. Smell them first, see how they feel, and if they still feel like they're all ready to go, then there's no issues with that. So that was my little piece for today. And do enjoy your oils, and we will see you again soon. Thank you for watching, and check out our Facebook group, RDYL Therese. Take care.